Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. So, Loki, episode 2. I fucking called it. Spoiler reviews, by the way. Full spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen it, get the hell out. If you don't care about spoilers, stay on in. Have a beer on me. Whatever. But yeah. I fucking called it. I did a live review yesterday of Loki episode 1 because I wanted to get a lot of things off my chest to basically tell you all about what's going to happen and whatnot. And I freaking called it. I cannot say that enough. I freaking called it. This episode, full spoilers ahead, basically did what I said was going to happen. Miss Minutes gave away the plot. She gave away the plot. If you create too many problems, too many time variances, you have chaos and you have all these different branching off conflicting timelines. Well, that is exactly what this other Loki variant did. And it's a female Loki, so we got identity politics coming here. Now, a lot of people are like, we don't know yet that it's going to be identity politics heavy. Motherfucker, please. They also made that very overt. They actually did make it overt. With a female fucking Loki saying, it's not about you. Really? Last time I checked, Loki is Tom Hiddleston is Loki. And that is he is the main character. Are you saying that he has never been the main character at all? I think that would be a foolish thing for Marvel to do. So, yeah, with this new female Loki and how she is a parent, this is basically just to try the whole gender fluid thing. If they call her Lofi Laufey son, guess what? They would be wrong. If she is indeed born female, she would be Loki Laufey's daughter. Dottir. That's how you would put it at the end of Laufey. Laufey daughter, or Laufey's daughter. I know this because I have friends who are Norwegian and who have actually confirmed this stuff years ago for me. So I know the different techniques in naming when it came to different things, like Norwegian naming and whatnot. So this Lofi Laufey's daughter is apparently going to be the main bitch of the frickin' show. Probably going to be the main focus. I agree with OMB Reviews, Odin, when he says they're probably going to give an origin story in the next episode. Probably just to give you some context as to who this one is, what made her freaking so pissed off and wanted to cause chaos. Well, then again, she is a goddess of chaos, and she is a goddess of mischief. Loki was not just a goddess or a god of mischief. He was also a god of war. He was also a god of chaos. He was a god of negative enforcement. He spread as much chaos as he could, and his brother or father always had to rein him in. So them basically going this route, it's like, oh my god, I knew this was going to happen, I freaking called it, glad to be right for once. She gave away the plot because when Lofi Laufey's daughter sent all those grenades all over into different time areas and did temporal resets, well, guess what? You freaking just did exactly what Miss Minutes said could happen. And Miss Minutes inadvertently gave away the freaking plot of the show. You're going to have multiverse, or you're going to have multiple people of multiple different verses. You're going to have to fix all this shit. You're probably going to cause a lot of freaking havoc to do it. And as for the objective quality of this episode, it was good and bad. It had some good acting. It had some bad writing. You can have good acting with bad writing. Because Tom Hiddleston is a great actor, so is Owen Wilson for that matter. As are the rest of the people who are acting. They are doing a good job. But this writing does get convoluted in some areas. And it does, like, how they have to explain about the whole apocalypse, or the apocalypse theory. Where this variant, Loki, the female, is hiding out in apocalypses in order to stave off or being detected. And it's like, you should still be able to detect a temporal aura, even if that aura is in an area of where an apocalypse is happening. Because the aura is unique, you see. So, yeah. If you're going to have that kind of plot, you need, and if you're going to have that kind of background detail, you need to make sure that it actually works in a comprehensive way. You see, I looked at the first episode, I saw that there was many errors. Many errors. This episode is no different. Many errors because, well, how the hell did Loki even get knives in the damn place? They were about to hand him his daggers. How did he get his daggers? That was never established. I mean, folks, it is absolutely ridiculous that they are making these many mistakes. It is absolutely ridiculous that they continue to butcher continuity. And I just also saw a thing from OMB's reviews. The Wikipedia for Loki says, this takes place after the events of Avengers Endgame. No, it doesn't! That Loki, the Tom Hiddleston one, came from the Avengers 2012. So not even the people who do Wikipedia can get that shit right. It's like, are you out of your fucking mind? They went back to 2012, so that's 2012 Avengers. He escaped and became a time variant. So, that Loki is from the year 2012. It does not take place after the years, or after the events of 2023 or 2024, something around there from Avengers Endgame, whatever the fuck it was. Marvel, you have dropped the ball so bad in some ways that it has become odd. The whole paperweight with Infinity Stones, that is actually done accurately because, again, I stress, Infinity Stones leaving their home universe will make them inert. Bringing them to an alternate universe, when you break your timeline by going back in the past and changing shit, you are bringing it back to an alternative universe, which the Ancient One in Endgame pointed out. So then, those stones should not have even worked in Avengers Endgame. Folks, this is just going to show how much problems there is in Marvel right now. They can't keep their damn stories straight. They can't keep it accurate. This episode is no exception. And it does seem that they are going in the identity politics direction. This episode, at best, is a 6 out of 10. It does not pass objectively. It falls just under a pass. You have good acting. You have a good action, but you don't, or that's not a saving grace. You need a good story, a comprehensive story, a well-written story. If you don't have that, you're not getting a passing grade. Subjectively, I actually like it a little bit more. It is interesting. With the identity politics, I will put it at an 8. I did enjoy this, and showgoer, I will put this episode at about an 8 or a 9. Because it is entertaining to watch. It was pretty good to keep me engaged. If I was turning my brain off, I watch each episode twice just to make sure I get what I can get, so I can also judge it by 2 different aspects, or 3 different aspects, both objectively and subjectively, plus the showgoer. So yes, I like the show as a showgoer. Subjectively, it's okay. Objectively, it's not good right now. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the review. Thank you for tuning in. If you feel like I did a good job with this video, please feel free to like the video. Comment, subscribe, share. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you think of this episode? This is a spoiler video, so feel free to spoil ahead. Also, for the spammers, do not fucking spam my videos anymore. And please, folks, please watch the videos all the way through. It is showing an average that not even halfway are these videos being viewed. So please please watch them all the way through. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.